Okay, I'm back for another week of rummage sale movies, where I'm going out, finding random movies from rummage sales and talking about them. So I've got 5 more movies this week, and I guess I managed to find 5 different movies from 5 different genres, it seems. First I've got Murderball, which doesn't sound as cool as it looks. I mean, doesn't look as cool as it sounds. Out Cold, Our Very Own, Deterrence, and Air Marshal. So yeah, I got 5 different genres of movies here, you know. Action, sports, I guess, comedy, drama, thriller. So that means I'll just have 5 different ways of being disappointed. Now, as usual, I'm going to go pick random order to watch these, watch them back to back, and then come back and let you know what I think of them. Okay, I'm back. Just watched all 5 of those movies. I didn't bother finding the same shirt. I mean, but whatever. I changed shirt, it doesn't matter that much. So, like usual, I picked a random order to watch these. And first, I ended up watching Murderball, which I believe I said doesn't look as cool as it sounds. And this just turned out to be a documentary. And it was okay. It was interesting. I did already know a little bit about quad rugby from other movies and TV shows that I've seen. Well, you know, it's not a movie. I guess I could have saw that. But I try not to look at the back. I try not to read the description about it. So like when I pick these movies out to buy them, I don't look at the back. I just kind of look at the front. And the front doesn't say documentary, so I had no way of knowing, but whatever. It was interesting, I suppose. And then next, I unfortunately watched Out Cold. All this movie made me think about is the episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they're on the ski resort. Because that episode is hilarious. This movie isn't even close to being funny. It's just not funny at all. I feel like the plot is going to be very similar to other snowboarding or ski resort movies. I think that's a thing. Because, I mean, obviously Sunny was referencing something when it made that episode. But yeah, no, this wasn't very good at all. It starred some Brandon Fraser look-alike, you know, discount Brandon Fraser, who somehow managed to have a worse career than Brandon Fraser. And so it's a bunch of people who you've never heard of, probably haven't seen anything else. I mean, besides Zach Galifianakis. I don't know how he made it past this, because he looks pretty young in this. This has to be, I don't know what year this was made. I mean, it's gotta be 90s. Maybe early 2000s. It was pretty bad. This was not good at all. I would not recommend this in the slightest. And there's really not much more to say about this movie than it just wasn't funny. That's all a comedy has to do, is be funny. And this wasn't funny at all. I really checked out during that movie. There was a point where I realized, like, this is garbage. I'm just going to do stuff on my computer and glance back and forth. And next, I ended up watching Deterrence. Deterrence. I had a little trouble with that. This movie was very unique in what I did, you know, of all the 3 weeks so far. Is I ended up actually really liking this movie. I thought this movie was really good, and I enjoyed it a lot. And this is a movie that I would actually watch again. 1 in 15 isn't bad odds. It's not good odds. I mean, I guess it's bad odds. 1 in 15. I mean, I'll get 5 more next week, but yeah, 15 movies found at Rummage sales, and I actually did end up liking and enjoying this movie. But this still fits the criteria, because this does have a bunch of random people I've never heard of. Looking up online, it got okay reviews. Like 48% on Rotten Tomatoes is nothing great, nothing to write home about. Didn't make much money, but I really did like this movie. I really liked the direction it took with this movie, and I liked the ending. Some twists, or so to speak, or turns, whatever. And I feel like this isn't a movie that would typically fly today with some of the themes and messages that they might, that this movie is portraying, which is unfortunate, because I think those themes and messages are good themes and messages. And so, next, I ended up watching Our Very Own. This movie was kind of unmemorable, I suppose. I was watching this, I wasn't really sure, what's the plot of this? What's the point? What's going on? Got kind of sad a little bit. Not sad like crying, but sad like depressing. You see these people struggle. It's you don't want to see people struggle like that. And it was weird because it kind of just ended. It didn't seem like there was a lot of resolution to storylines. And I guess that's kind of a problem if you want this to be some heartwarming thing, which is, I suppose, what it's supposed to be. It's got Jason Ritter in it. I mean, that's something. At least I know who that is. I think he was one of the voices for Gravity Falls, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was in The Event, the TV show The Event, also. The Event is also the name of a movie I watched last week. A random connection that doesn't work. And then I watched Air Marshal. Air Marshal definitely stars a bunch of people that I had never seen. Well, I just remembered something about Deterrence. Sean Astin is in Deterrence, and he plays a very un-Sean Astin-like character, which was very surprising for me. I was like, oh, okay, he's playing this type of character, and you're not used to seeing Sean Astin play that type of character. So, it was interesting. Yeah, Air Marshal. This is basically exactly what you would expect it to be. Just some random, not that good action movie. I mean, there are a dime a dozen. There's, probably 100 of these that I haven't even seen, and I'll probably never see, hopefully. But, it's bad CGI, cheesy dialogue, over-the-top action. And it just kind of, it's got 5 endings in this. They're like 5 different moments you would feel oh, the movie's ending. Conflict's being resolved. Oh, no, wait, no, there's a new conflict. That happens a lot in this movie, a lot. CGI was really bad, too. I mean, you can't find stock footage of a plane taking off. You have to CGI a plane taking off. And that's a pretty standard thing. Thousands of planes take off every day. You can't go to some airport and film a plane taking off. I don't know why you need to CGI a plane taking off. And the camera work inside of the plane felt really obvious that they were just shaking the camera back and forth to make it look like there was turbulence. But, yeah. And then not so subtle, setting up things that would later become important. Yeah. I guess this is just basically exactly what you would expect it to be. Which, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because there have been good action movies that aren't just, you know, the least common denominator, so maybe they could have tried a little harder, or maybe they didn't want to try that hard. You know, people like action movies. This case is broken. Another Blockbuster case, it looks like. Well, this one doesn't say Blockbuster on it. I think I got 3 Blockbuster cases. Are people, like, buying stuff from Blockbuster and, like, not returning it or something? No. Because the Blockbuster cases have, like, little tube things running through here. These are just different, like a style of case they tried to introduce in the 2000s that didn't work. Because you see a couple different styles of cases. Sometimes you have, like, the ones that have the little clip that, you know, clip together, so you, I don't know why they have those, but it's like the little clip. You clip it together and you can't open it like that. You have to unclip it and then open. Why is Murderball so loose? Why can't it sit in there? I don't know. Okay, so that was those. I actually ended up watching a movie that I actually liked, so that was always good. I feel like that just kind of increased the whole experience, because Out Cold was really bad. And so I guess to go from watching a really, really bad movie to watching a movie that I really liked, well, not really liked, but I don't know. Because now I'm just comparing it to Out Cold, how much better it was compared to Out Cold. So, yeah. And then, you know, I wish Deterrence was last, because I watched Deterrence and then I kind of felt like, oh, great, I got 2 more crappy movies to sit through. So, anyway, that's going to be it for this video, and I will see you guys next time.